You have tuned into A Family Affair, your local sports and news talk show on C2C Indie Radio with your hosts, Naquan and Darnell. Let's talk sports.
Yeah. Welcome back, Family Affair. I'm your host, Naquan, with
Darnell, and it's Thursday. We surviving and thriving. End of the week. Let's get through it.
Yes, we had a great, some of us had a great week. Some of us had a great weekend this weekend. Your boy went 4-0, easy money. This is what I do. This is what I bring to Family Affair.
Bro,
I bring the knowledge.
You, bro.
I bring the knowledge.
He is about to pee on himself watching that into that Rams game, talking all that junk the whole time.
Bro. They almost gave that game away. I couldn't believe it.
I told you they some choke artists.
But you had so our social media guy got it wrong. Actually, Darnell went 2-2, not 1-3. He also went with the Bengals. Technically, what?
I went 3-2. Cause I predicted the over too. I'm just saying.
I'm not giving him that. We picked the games.
Tom, you cost me $1,500. I could have won $1,500. I got the picture to prove it. All my picks came out except that one.
You should have went with the guru.
You should have went with the guru. No, because I told you San Fran was going to cover. They covered. They almost didn't cover. They didn't get that block kick. They wouldn't have covered.
Yeah. It was a great weekend for me, man. I mean, game after game, they just going down to the wire and turning out in my favor. And it's just like, I just felt like, you know what? I was meant to do this. You know what I'm saying?
He's just going to skip over the weeks he had during the season week. It's
terrible. Whoa. Okay, the season.
Now you just a guru.
The season, there's a lot of variables that come with that. Injuries, but playoffs is when it's mano y mano. You bring your best, I bring my best. What you got? And
it sound good.
When the playing field is even, I pick perfect games.
Now
that's what I do.
Watch him go 0-2 this week.
Nah,
it's happening every time you gloat. Next week be terrible.
Nah, man. No, because last week I went 5-1. This week I go I'm 9-1 in the playoffs right now. That's how you dominate.
Short people.
You a hater. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's react to the games. Which one you want to talk about first? Which one had your attention the most?
Probably the Bengals because they almost gave me a heart attack because they should have beat them by like a few touchdowns. They shouldn't even came down to that, but they wouldn't finish. They wouldn't finish their drives.
Well, I think their issue was Joe Burrow was sacked 9 times that game.
If they don't get that man some linemen after this year.
I gotta hand it to Joe though for as much pressure as he was under to get back up every time and keep pushing and keep getting his team in position to win that game. And Jamar Chase, I've been talking about him all season. That kid is unbelievable. So shout out to the Bengals for that. That was
I'm not gonna hold you. Hopkins might get pushed out of the top 5.
Out of the top 5?
He might be 5th, if not pushed out.
Who do you got before him?
I put Chase in there.
Chase.
Jefferson. Devontae. You got to put Kupp in there. That's 4.
So he in the top 5.
I think you got to look because we going to forget somebody.
I can't see D-Hop not in the top 5. It happened so quick. Like, it seemed like...
There's a lot of good receivers.
It seemed like just 2 years ago we was talking about Hop, Julio Jones, Odell. And it's like, where did they all... Like, it's crazy. That happened so fast. Like, these receivers are coming in right from college and putting in work. Easy. Anything else stand out to you from that game?
The Bengals one?
Yeah.
Tannehill a scrub. like I thought he was like average. Like he's a scrub. Like some of the throws he was making, I was just like, but then he'll make the dumb throw, but then he'll make one like the touchdown to AJ Brown was like, all right, that was a good throw. But then you do the other throws, I'm just like, what are you looking at?
There's a bunch of quarterbacks like that. He's in the same group with Cousins, Derek Carr, Garoppolo, where they're not consistent enough to be considered a star quarterback. You know what I mean? They're right there. They got the talent and they're right there on the cusp, but they're not consistent enough. Because I said the same thing. I'm like, they shouldn't even be in this game. And they had a good quarterback, they might have done something with it. I predict Derrick Henry was a decoy, just like
we both said that because you ain't gonna. It's like retire.
He's nowhere
like,
near
you're not gonna
come
out of retirement and just be whatever.
All right, retirement.
He basically was retired. He was off for 2 months.
Yeah,
he basically.
Yeah, I wouldn't call
it as an athlete. If you don't do nothing for 2 months.
No, I know, but retirement is more like not doing something for like 8 months, close to a year at least. If you come back,
he was on vacation. You don't come fresh off vacation.
I said that. All right, what was your next game?
No, the Chiefs game went how I thought it was gonna go. Not to that extent. Like when they scored with 13 seconds, I was like, ain't no way. But that was actually
my highlight of the weekend was that 13 seconds. Like, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt like he could do it, but I definitely had my doubts because they had to score a touchdown. Right? No, it was a field goal. They had to get in the field goal range, but
I'm gonna be honest. They scored both teams scored so many times you lose track of the order.
No, but I believe they had to get
they forced overtime.
Yeah, they had to get a field goal to force overtime, and it's like
he threw one to Tyreek and then he threw it to Travis Kelce.
It's hard to keep because I believe they had one timeout.
Yeah, they used it with Kelce because
right after
Tyreek got out of bounds.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of people thought 13 seconds. That ain't enough time, but with one timeout, Pat Mahomes, what was that?
Because there was a meme on Facebook.
Oh, the Dak Prescott one?
No, the 13-second one.
Oh, the woman one? Yeah, I seen that one too. But yeah, I was a little hesitant, but with one timeout, I mean they got the job done, and I was impressed by that, and then come out in overtime.
I figured
bing, bing, bing.
The way
game over.
The way it was going at the end of regulation, I was like, whoever won this coin toss is about to win the game.
Oh yeah, no questions asked. But me personally, I feel like that game would have went different if Honey Badger was playing.
I don't know how much different though,
bro.
He can't cover everybody.
Only one person killed him. That's
because they was doubling Diggs.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You double Diggs. They could have double Diggs the way they did this game, and then had Honey Badger on the other side sniffing everything out.
You know who Gabriel Davis was cooking on those touchdowns, right?
Who?
Mike Hughes.
Oh, was it?
Getting fried.
Damn. X-Spiking. I guess Zimmer made the right decision on that one.
Just said.
All right, so what else impressed me about that game with this game is excuse me. I was waiting for Josh Allen to make the mistake, and he never made it. He went toe-to-toe with him. When he scored with 13 seconds left, I thought that was game.
Over.
I was like, you know what? This could be it. I have to say, I'm impressed. And had they got the opportunity to play in overtime.
And I'm not going to hold you. Kansas City about to be in that same game again. Because they're not going to stop Burrow. And I don't know if Burrow and them going to stop them enough, but it's going to be a shootout again.
That's the thing. I don't know because the Bengals' offensive line is awful.
Right.
And the Chiefs' pass rush,
it's not that good.
Clark is playing in.
Where was they at last week against Buffalo? Buffalo ain't got a good line.
They played good last week.
Bro, Bro, did you not see what was happening? He did the same thing Mahomes did.
I didn't think Josh Allen was under pressure the whole game.
No, I'm saying he had like the same stat line as Mahomes.
No, that's what I'm saying is the offensive line didn't play bad. You're saying that Buffalo's offensive line is just as bad as the Bengals. I didn't see that.
No, but I'm saying what I meant was Tennessee's defensive line is better than Kansas City's. Kansas City not gonna be able to do what Tennessee did. I don't feel like.
That remains to be seen.
Did you not see the first matchup? It didn't go that way.
Yeah, I seen the first matchup with the Bills and Chiefs. It didn't go that way either. And
I mean, from the just points. Oh, it went the same way. Buffalo scored over 35 both games.
Buffalo also won the first game.
Yeah, but what you call it? The offense played better. That's all. Kansas City got their stuff together.
Yeah, all right, things change. I ain't worried.
That ain't changing. They not stop.
What happened?
So they automatically about to have a pass rush all of a sudden?
I feel like the Bengals' offensive line is garbage. Because I don't even think Frank Clark played that first Bengals game. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say he was hurt. Either Frank Clark...
Chris Jones played. But Frank Clark might not.
Yeah, I want to say one of those two was out.
We'll see. I still think it's going to be a shootout.
Okay, well we'll get into our picks. You know,
I'm going to get into it right now.
Relax. We'll get into it in a minute. Rams and Packers.
Bucks.
Or Bucks, yeah. My bad.
Tom, you let me down. You cost me $1,600.
That game shouldn't even been close.
No, I'm going to take that back. Tom cost me, but Tabo. How do you call a zero blitz at the end of the game? Like, don't do that. They've been cooking your secondary the whole game.
But part of the reason why
I gave you your props on that because you called their secondary.
But part of the reason why their secondary was getting cooked is because they weren't getting to Matt Stafford at all, and Brady was under pressure the entire. Aaron Donald and Von Miller was on him the whole game. I was like, he can't breathe. The minute he hiked the ball, they're back there.
That was the quickest way straight ahead. He played tackle, so he gonna be there as soon as he get through. Because I didn't like. I thought they would hold up better.
Yes, because I wouldn't. It's not even that I thought they would hold up better. I didn't think the Rams' pass rush was like that because the last few games you didn't see them lighten up like that, especially in the finale against the 49ers.
I'm be honest, they look like the Denver defenses that Peyton used to have.
But I told you that at the beginning of the season. I told you a sleeper to watch was the Rams, and you Matt Stafford. I told you
they're gonna lose this Sunday.
Oh, we'll get into it. But
I was about to say, I was waiting for you to say that. I was like, okay,
I don't know.
All right.
Anything else stick out for you from
what's the other Packers, Niners? We did Bengals. What was the other fourth game? Bengals, Titans.
We did, the Chiefs, the Bills. We didn't do the Niners, Packers.
I mean, we touched on it, but like they basically won that game on special teams. Without the two block kicks, they don't win that game.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
All right, let's go into this week's game.
Well, before we go into this week's game, I want to get into the losers of these past games because a lot of these teams have have decisions to make.
Can I stop you right there?
Go ahead.
As a Viking fan, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Get used to a top 10 pick. Y'all ain't got no Hall of Fame quarterback no more. Rodgers gone. Give it up. It's over. It's over.
All right, well, let's start with the Packers. He's gone. That's what. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think. Yo, the crazy thing is, a lot of people think he's going back, and I'm like, where? I don't
him
even.
And what salary cap?
Not only that, like, what gives you that impression?
I'm gonna be honest. I've always thought this about Aaron Rodgers. His game don't fit Green Bay. Now, before y'all jump on me about that, it doesn't. You play in a cold weather city. What is the point of getting home field advantage if you're going to throw the ball in cold weather that doesn't fit throwing the ball? Mm-hmm. That makes zero sense. If I'm him, I get out. I know Denver just signed his offensive coordinator. do not go to Denver. They're cold too. If you can't go nowhere warm and throw the ball in the playoffs to the best of your capabilities, it ain't in your best interest. So you need to find somewhere that's going to be warm in January, February.
That's why he was trying to get in San Fran last year.
I'm just saying, like nothing about the Packers fits you. You're a finesse player. Throwing the ball doesn't go well in the cold. Saw it this week. Cold weather games, every offense, the exception of the Chiefs game, but they was warm enough to throw the ball. So
Or it's Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid.
all right, the personnel that the Chiefs and the Bills have is
A little different.
I mean, but Rodgers can throw the ball, but it's
Rodgers
just
is not clutch.
Nobody
wants to talk about that.
What his real problem is? He only want to throw it to Devontae Adams. He missed so many receivers just
Why?
by trying to force it to
Why?
Devontae Adams. He don't trust nobody.
Because he's not clutch. He gets tight in the
He clutch
biggest
every time he
moment.
play the Vikings.
Yeah, in regular season games, like when it don't matter. But when the whole world is watching and they need a win, he folds every year. Since his Super
I won't say every year.
Bro, since
There's been games where he balled and his defense done gave up 45. He can't do nothing about that.
Okay, yeah. But in those same years where he balled in his
Oh, there's
defense,
years that he hasn't played well. I'm not
there's
saying that.
multiple
I
years.
said years. Oh.
Yeah. So he like that's what need to be talked about. He's tender, and he's not that guy. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I guess I gotta be the one to say it. Rodgers is not like that. He's Carmelo Anthony in the regular season.
All right, you dragging it with that.
That's who he is.
Carmelo been to one conference final. Yeah, you're dragging it.
All right,
You're dragging it.
Since he won the Super Bowl, that's who he's been.
Just saying, you're dragging it with that.
All right, so where do you think Rodgers is going? Whoa, okay. If you were Rodgers, where would you go?
If Flores was still there, I'd say go to Miami. Denver, no, it's too cold. Who needs a? Don't go to Cleveland. It's cold. I mean, Brady retired. Go to Tampa.
That's if he retires.
All right, I think he's retired.
I think he's retiring too.
I'm trying to go through my head about who need a quarterback that's and it's warm. Come to Minnesota.
It ain't warm in
Get him a dome. It's always warm.
He ain't wherever
He ain't got no pull though. They ain't gonna trade
Yeah, I
him
was
in
gonna
division.
say wherever he going, he gotta get traded. They ain't trading him to us.
Yeah, I know. Wishful thinking.
That's the thing. There's not. I can't think of a warm weather team that needs a quarterback either. Texans?
I almost said
No,
Pitts.
they're trash.
Yeah, they're dookie. I almost said Pittsburgh, but that's cold too.
It's not as cold.
The Las Vegas Raiders. Trade for Carr and a couple of picks. You got your quarterback. Devontae might stay because he played with Derek Carr in college. Go to the Raiders. Or
If you're gonna,
this is extreme thinking. Extreme thinking. Dallas. Dak ain't it. Dak
not
and 3
trading
firsts.
they're not. Dallas got to give up.
Dak and 3 firsts.
That ain't enough.
You got your quarterback and 3
But
first
he's
round picks.
trading them into the NFC.
So
that ain't.
what?
That ain't enough.
What?
I need Dak.
You gonna leave it to Jordan Love? Dak better than Jordan Love.
So just put yourself in the Packers management shoes. You're getting rid of a.
I got one.
Okay, let me hear it.
Finish what you're saying.
You're getting rid of a star quarterback.
Right.
The likes of Brett Favre, all those guys. And then you leave him in conference and got to watch him win the conference every year while you're struggling. Not
you
even
know
probably
Aaron
making.
Rodgers is going on 39. He ain't gonna be playing that much longer.
I thought he was like 36.
Nah.
You got to watch him for at least 2 to 3. He got at least 2 to 3 years left. So you got to watch him
But
win the
will it be
conference
elite?
while
He's
the
dropping.
MVP this year.
I hear you. on that.
Back-to-back MVPs. You got to, it's like I said, you got at least 3 years of at least.
I don't know, bro. Because remember, before he won these 2 MVPs, his stats had dropped.
You don't put none of that on McCarthy. You look at McCarthy. You don't put none of that on McCarthy, bro. Okay. So that all I'm saying is, if it's me, I'm not about to trade Aaron. The franchise player. I'm
Dak
not about
and
to
3 first. Where you gonna get a quarterback that you can use and 3 first?
What are we getting with Dak? Another first round exit? Where's Dak taking his?
You forget where they was before they got Favre? They were terrible. Like, terrible.
Before they got Favre?
Before they went on this long streak of having a Hall of Fame quarterback.
No, I don't remember that.
They were terrible.
3.
They were terrible.
Well, I don't believe you remember that. You were only like.
Oh no! I learned.
8.
I watch NFL films. That's how I know.
I was going to say
They were
how the hell
terrible.
You remember?
They were terrible. Like they had somebody with this long old last name. I was like, who is that? Like, I'm used to seeing either Favre or Rodgers my whole lifetime. I'm just like, not never.
You know what? You're gonna hate me for this, but this is the difference between championship and relevant. You want to be relevant. I want to win chips. And
You gonna win a chip with Jordan Love?
No, but I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna win a chip with Dak either.
He's old. Get your 3 first. You could draft another quarterback.
I'm gonna trade Rodgers, and I'm gonna get what I'm saying is, I'm not trading him unless I'm getting a competent. Not competent.
I'm getting that confident.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not trading him until I get a franchise quarterback, and Dak is not. When I say franchise quarterback, I'm talking that's going to win me a Super Bowl.
That's like 5 people.
Then I ain't trading Rodgers. He gonna have to suck it up and come back.
So that means he ain't gonna play because he already said he'll retire.
Then retire. But I ain't trading you.
Then y'all gonna be in the top of the draft every year.
Hey, we gonna be at the top of the draft.
Anyway, let me get to my other one because this fits what Green Bay might want to do.
What?
Send him to the Saints. I know Sean Payton just left, but you get Michael Thomas back. You got Alvin Kamara in the backfield. You got they got a couple other receivers you could use. They just was underutilized because Jameis got hurt. Well, they underutilized before because Jameis made some stupid decisions. But that's a different ball game. Trade him to the Saints.
Again, same thing with the Cowboys. I'm not.
But you can get some of their talent. They got a lot of pieces that you can get. They got that defense. You can get a lot of pieces off that defense and first-round picks.
Rodgers is only going somewhere if they're going to take him and Devontae Adams.
That's not true.
Why wouldn't he go with Devontae Adams? Why wouldn't Devontae Adams go with him?
Devontae don't care. I'm gonna be honest. Devontae cared to an extent what Rodgers do, but if he can't get paid in the process, he don't care.
Oh, Rodgers is gonna get him paid.
There ain't that many places that can take both of them because you got to pay Rodgers too.
Bro,
you got to pay that Rodgers rate.
And that leaves only a few teams That's what I'm trying to tell you. Only a few teams is available because this is how I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is Rodgers is he's gonna point out where he wants to go, and he's gonna make a demand.
Okay, Einstein, tell me where he going.
That's why I think he better just stay in Green Bay.
Green Bay don't fit him.
He better make it work. He been making it work this long.
Has he?
I mean,
he ain't one. Like you said,
you go. I mean, he should. Do I think that they should have won more titles? Absolutely. But he got his title. He's a made man in Green Bay. You might as well kick it. The only people that's talking about him is the national media. Okay. He is a made man in Green Bay.
As a football fan, you don't think he underachieved just winning one Super Bowl?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Absolutely. But you leave Green Bay, you're expected to go win. Like,
I know Favre only won one, but at least he got to another one. He didn't even get to another one.
And not to mention, Favre was so reckless with the ball. It's like you understood why you didn't win with Favre. It's because he took too many risks. With Rodgers, it's like
But you could always say with Favre, they didn't go out and get people. He turned people off the street, and Antonio Freeman, they signed him off the street when he was catching touchdowns on Sunday. And they never got Favre nobody.
And that's why
they got him Javon Walker, but Javon Walker was only there for like 2-3 years and got hurt.
To me, it's from the outside looking in and seeing like Packers fans love Favre way more than they love Rodgers, and I feel like that's why he never complained. He just came in, did what he had to do. You know, he was reckless though. Like they knew he would take risk, and that ultimately was why he only won
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's why he cost us a Super Bowl.
I just said that.
Oh, I thought you said.
I don't care if he cost the Packers who don't cost us one.
But they love that about him though. Like that was their guy, and then it's like Rodgers. He never makes the big mistake, but he never takes the chance to win the game either. Because even last year he could have ran that ball in, and he shot.
He ain't want to get hit.
Yeah, like $20 says Rodgers. I mean,
Favre would have tried to flip over somebody.
Hello,
I've seen him do it.
Hello, like, and that's what that's the difference, and that's why I feel like Green Bay fans love Rodgers. I mean, love Favre way more than Rodgers. So, but
Brady, you think he retired? I think he retires.
I do think he retires. If my thing is, if you don't retire, what are you coming back to? Because they got to make moves too. This is not going to be the same team. You're going to have
Godwin gone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He took a pay cut, a risk that didn't pay off by playing for y'all because now he got hurt. Now you got to see if he's going to get a max contract.
You got Godwin gone and AB is gone. Like, you're coming back to what? And then if you listen to his interview,
he already talking like he retired.
Yeah, he to
but
me,
I text you like right before the playoff game because that's when the article came out that he was talking about retirement. Mm-hmm. I was like, they about to lose. And they proceededly to got smoked. I was just like, yo, it's all bad. Just saying.
I think.
What did? Oh, okay. Nah, finish.
I think the Bucks window may have closed.
Yeah, shut. Dallas, where do they go? Oh, and on the way in, Kellen Moore's not leaving. Dan Quinn's not leaving. They're coming back with the same staff.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I think they'll be better next year. Let me tell you why. I feel like this is the second year. I mean, this upcoming year, next year is the second year under McCarthy. Because that first year was a COVID year. Dak was hurt. You had Andy Dalton. Like, I throw that whole first year away. Like,
they were bad before Andy Dalton came in.
But that was Mike. That was McCarthy's first year. Like, that was his whole. Like, I look at this year as his first year because he didn't even have his real team.
You do realize what he did his last 2 years with Aaron Rodgers?
I know, but he did this.
But you're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I know.
Tripping.
It's not even, to be honest, it's not even that I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
It's the talent.
It's the talent, and I like Dan Quinn with if Dan Quinn left and Kellen Moore left, they'd be trash next year. But I like the fact that they're keeping those two with Mike McCarthy, and a whole nother year. There's not a lot of turnover. I think they could have a good year.
Okay, I'm about to ask you a question. I know how I feel about it and what I would do. Sean Payton, a free agent. Well, not free agent. You got to trade for him.
So, to me, it seems like...
Oh, we got a call.
Family Affair, who was this?
Okay.
Guess he hung up. But to me, I forgot where we were at.
Would you go get Sean Payton?
Yeah. So I hear, from what I'm hearing, is Sean Payton is going to take the whole year off, and then, But
you can have him right now for the right trade.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's looking to get back into coaching this year. So let McCarthy do his thing, and unless he wins me the Super Bowl, next year. I'm going to
do it this year. I'm over.
I do it this year too, but I don't think he's open to it. Is what I'm saying. I think he literally wants to just no football this year. Let's just do TV. That's what I'm hearing.
I'll be like this. Look, I give you 2 firsts. I can't afford Amari Cooper anyway. Y'all can have that too. Give us him.
The Saints are in cap hell. They don't want no more play. That's the thing. I don't even know how they're gonna have to take some of the Saints players with them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
I don't even know how they. You might get them cheaper because they in catastrophe. I was gonna say the other word, but I'm trying to keep my words together. They are because like before, I think they were like $60 million in the hole before last year's free agency started, and they cut because Trey Hendrickson didn't come back. A couple other people got traded.
Yeah, me personally, I'd wait and let him do his thing, let him clear his head. He had a rough year this year. Not to mention the last 2 years prior to this, the heartbreaking losses he suffered in the playoffs. So he's football wise, he's still recovering. He lost Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? Like let him do TV vacation a little bit, take a year off, let Mike McCarthy fail next year, and make the trades next year. That's what I'm just
saying. The competition for his services could step up next year. Get him now.
If Sean Payton wants to coach, he's going to Dallas. I think that's the only way to bring him out of retirement.
No, it ain't, because he already said he ain't retiring.
Because I think that was hints to Jerry Jones, come get me. Not this year, but come get me.
Okay, Titans, what do you do?
I'm over Tannehill. Mm-hmm. Like, they got it, but what is their other option? Well, Rodgers to Tennessee, they're not that cold. They got a run game. They got a defense. Huh? I know it don't even look right, but but they got a team. They got Julio. They got AJ Brown. AJ Brown's always hurt. That's
Julio.
That's the only thing. They got a good tight end. Like, hey. If
I'm Rodgers, I'm like, nah, don't send me.
Yeah, but. And then you got Buffalo. I'm concerned about Buffalo. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why?
Dable's gone, man. I've seen what Josh Allen looked like without Dable.
Where are you? Giants?
No, so we were talking about that, and I don't think he's gonna end up going to the Giants. Where did I hear him rumored to? Dang, I can't remember who. Give me some teams.
Let's rewind a little bit. I just thought of a team
for Rodgers.
Colts. You in a dome. Just got to figure out a way to get rid of Wentz.
Trade him.
Who in their right mind is taking him?
Okay, but don't forget about that. We got a caller. He hanging up again?
Yo, man, stop calling and hanging up, man. We waiting for y'all every time we say hello.
But I mean, they might trade Wentz. What if you trade Wentz in the 3?
If you just said no to Dak in 3 first. You want me to take Wentz in 3 first?
And something else? I'm just saying, like you saying, get rid of Wentz. You could sweeten that deal, get rid of Wentz.
I think Wentz would have to be like a separate transaction. Like you got to send him to like the Texans. Be like, look, like just take this first round pick and like just
you know what?
That down.
Yo, Indianapolis is not a bad.
You in a dome. You ain't really
not bad. And you in the AFC. What division are they in? They in the
division
South.
With
you
going
Jags,
Trevor Lawrence, Davis Mills, and
who's the last one?
Tannehill.
I mean, because he's rumored to go to Denver. I would rather go. That's an easier division than going to the North. Yeah. Or not the North, the West.
That's true. All right, let's get into these games this week.
Okay.
We not talking about losers. We talking about the games that's still going on.
Okay. So, all right, let's just get into it. NFC. You got the Niners. You got the Rams. Who you going with?
I got the Niners.
Why?
They're just tougher. Mentally, I feel like they're tougher. Yes, I know Garoppolo can choke just like Stafford could, but I trust San Francisco. I don't trust the Rams. I told you this for the longest during the season. I know. Trust the Rams.
And that's why I'm going with the Rams. Okay. Because at the beginning of the season, I was saying they're my sleeper, and you kept saying, oh, I don't trust them. And I think the
up until the playoffs start, you was right along.
Nah, you ain't lying. They closed the season out terrible. But this is the reason. This is the reason why I'm gonna go with the Rams. To be honest, they're kind of a similar team. They're a run first team with the Rams pass.
I don't feel like they run it like San Fran.
Yeah, they don't, but they want to though. They want to get the run game going to feed off the play action.
Cam Akers want to fumble.
And see, that's another. The reason why I think the Rams are going to win because they want to make up for a lot of their mistakes. Number one, that Week 17 game against the Niners. The same Niners, they were up 17-0 and blew that lead. They want revenge on that. Then last week.
You can want it all you want.
Okay. Last week, Cam Akers, 2 fumbles. Without those fumbles, that game's not even close.
Bro, if he lose one in the first quarter, y'all might as well take him out.
Yeah, because his confidence is going to be shot. But I think they bounce back. I think they got the momentum, and they're going to get the job done.
We'll see. All right, let's go AFC. I got.
This one's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's somewhat tough, but it's tough. All right, I'm going. Kansas City wins, but they don't cover, and it goes over.
Okay.
The spread is 7. They not covering 7.
I got Kansas City too.
Okay.
So
although I'm kind of rooting for the Bengals because I kind of want to see Burrow.
So Ange wanted me to let you know and let the people know he got the Bengals and he got the Niners.
I almost picked that, but I was just like,
I think that I'm going with the Chiefs, and literally the only reason is Pat Mahomes. Like, and that's saying a lot because I mess with Joe Burrow. You know that's my guy, but Patty, man, that's a different breed. But which surprised me, Ange went with the Bengals because that's his guy too. Like, I was surprised he went with the Bengals. I think he only went with the Bengals because his mom went with the Bengals.
But yeah, I got the Bengals covering and the over. The Chiefs gonna win the game, but the Bengals definitely cover. Chiefs bad at covering anyway, historically under Mahomes. So, and Niners, I got them pulling off the upset, and that one's probably gonna go over too. Hesitantly, it's only 46.
Oh, okay. Because I think that's gonna be a defensive struggle. I think it's gonna be close until at the end of the game.
So I got both games going over. I got Niners pulling off the upset, and I got the Bengals covering. They're not gonna win, but they're gonna cover.
Okay, we gonna see. Y'all know who to rock with, Mr. 4-0.
And y'all gonna be 4-0 deep next week when y'all gotta lose all them bets.
All right, before we get in to our commercial break, I want to talk to you about the coaching vacancies. We had 2 filled today, the Broncos and the Bears.
Ooh. I want to say other words, but who is that the Bears hired? I'm just like, because they took the GM I wanted us to get. I'm so glad we didn't get him if you was going to hire this dude. I'm just like, what?
I don't understand how you have Justin Fields leading the
and go get a defensive guy. Like, what are you?
I hear that they're looking at
Eberflus. His name is Eberflus.
No, I think it's Everflaw or something like that.
Plus.
No, I know, but I think that I heard him pronouncing it today on the radio.
So the S is an R?
Flaw. I don't know. That's what they. Whatever, man. But yeah, I was surprised by that. But you know that bodes well for the Vikings, man, because we ain't got no coach yet. Who do you think we should go for?
I think it's down to 2. We either gonna get DeMeco Ryans or Kevin O'Connell. And I'd be fine with either one. I prefer DeMeco, but I know our offense could probably be crazy if we get Kevin O'Connell.
I'm nervous about O'Connell, but the young guys do tend to, like, because I had my doubts about LaFleur. I had my doubts about, no, that was it, just LaFleur. No, I had my doubts about the Cardinals coach, too, but he seems all right.
Kingsbury?
Yeah, he seems.
He's going to get fired next year.
Who's the Bengals coach? Their coach, whose tree he's from? Zach Taylor or something like that?
Something. I don't know what.
I don't know. Because he seems because I had my doubts about him too, but he
just needed a quarterback though. Yeah, Andy Dalton them first couple of years.
That's true.
You don't win nothing with Andy. Sorry.
Yo, the crazy thing is, I thought Andy Dalton up until Dallas, I thought Andy Dalton was alright.
I didn't. I used to watch they playoff games. Like, what is he doing?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, that's why I put so much emphasis on the difference between regular season and playoffs, because the playoffs is a different breed.
Yeah.
And
could you imagine Cousins being in that game with
like
Mahomes or Allen?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, some people is built for that, and some people aren't. And Rodgers is not built for that. He's not.
I'm not putting that all on him.
It's not all on him, but it's enough where you could say he ain't that dude. He just.
I'm not about to say that.
He just talented.
I'm
He's
never
talented.
gonna say somebody with a Super Bowl ain't built for it.
He had a great team that year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, but you gotta think, like the team that he had, like that's basically the Chiefs. They got all the receivers and they just throwing the ball everywhere.
Mahomes makes it work. He's at the Super Bowl every year.
But Mahomes is who we think Rodgers is. So
Hey, my point exactly. The way people talk about Rodgers is how they should be talking about Mahomes. Remember, like what Stephen A. say? Call him. What did he say?
call who?
That bad man. He need to be talking about Mahomes, not Rodgers. That's the real dude. He go into these big games licking his chops, ready to go.
Well,
and he gonna put on this weekend just the same.
I hope so, because I might bet on him. Well, no, I'm taking the Bengals to cover. I ain't betting on. I'm just betting on the over. Betting on Bengals in the over.
Sorry for you.
We'll see Monday. Next Thursday. We'll see next Thursday. Remember, Bengals cover in the over. Niners pull off the upset in the over.
I ain't messing with the overs, unders. I'm money line, and you know.
You will.
You call me what you like. But
I ain't call you nothing. I said.
But you know who to bet with, Mr. 4-0. We gonna
A clock is right twice a day.
I don't even.
A dead clock is right twice a day.
Anyways, that's what losers say. We're gonna get into a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna get into our NBA news.
I tip your chair over.
At Price Chopper and Market 32, we want to help you shop smart to get the best quality and value for you and your family. That's why we created
more ways to save.
Just use your Advantage card to save your way with weekly specials, price chops, lowdowns, stock-up savings, fair to compare, and Advantage rewards. Now that's smart shopping. More ways to save at Price Chopper and Market 32.
Because you got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right
I
now.
know. Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here.
This is how I got Patrick to switch to Aldi. He was all, I need the best ingredients.
I thought Aldi was just prepackaged food.
And I was like, that's it, I'm going grocery shopping. I switched everything into another store's bag.
I cooked up that fresh salmon and veggies and was like, man, that was good.
Oh yeah, guess where I went shopping? And that's when I was like, Aldi salmon for the win, what?
Friends don't let friends pay too much for groceries.
Welcome back. Okay, NBA news. So we have a new number one in the Eastern Conference, the Miami Heat. What do you think?
I think it's sustainable. I think they can hold on to it, especially with what happened in Brooklyn and Milwaukee not playing the best.
What is up with that, by the way?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
I don't know. they getting a lot of people back healthy. Spoelstra's a great coach. They're gonna be deep.
That's what's impressive about this is Bam, Butler, and Kyle Lowry. I've seen a stat. They only played
They
like
got
13
winning record
games.
with all of them being out.
Yeah, like they only played like 13 games together this year. So shout out to Miami. The reason why I think this is sustainable because they defend.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I think
Miami teams always defend though.
PJ Tucker was a good pickup for them. Like he fits that mold of
Ties
toughness.
into that Milwaukee stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you give him a shot to win it all? Or at least come out the East?
I give them a shot to come out the East. I don't know if I'd give them a shot to win it all because I feel like they go up against Golden State or Phoenix. That's gonna be trouble. More so Golden State because I feel like they could put Jimmy on Devin Booker and that could solve some of their problems. But I don't know what they would do with Chris Paul because he's gonna make everybody else better.
See, I think Lowry will give. I mean,
I forgot they got Lowry.
He won't shut Chris Paul down.
He can
but
make him work.
Yeah, he can definitely make it. That's the thing. I think they'll do pretty good with Golden State. It's Phoenix that worry me because of the size. You got
Well, the Golden State one would just be interesting to me because Butler and Wiggins used to be beefing.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
I think they cool now.
I thought it was Cat he had the issue with.
Nah, because remember Wiggins' brother got on internet was
Oh
typing stuff.
yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that would be interesting.
Cause Wiggins might be like,
because that's the reason why. Because I don't think Brooklyn. I don't think they're. I think it's gonna be out of. You sleeping? Well, I understand why you sleeping on Chicago. They're falling off as of late,
and they hurt.
But if they can get healthy, I'm not gonna sleep on Chicago. Philly's been playing good. They gonna kill.
Ain't got no shot creator.
Oh, bro,
No shot creator. You ain't going to the finals.
They're gonna kill us tonight.
Oh, that's what y'all play.
They gonna kill us. I think.
And that means y'all got to play
I
AD
think
at the
tip-off.
5.
Yeah,
It's about to be Kurt. AD might show up.
No, bro.
I was trying to be nice.
Embiid.
He gonna bully him.
All the start. When I saw him go up against Cat, oh man, I wanted to trade AD after that.
I still think I should trade him.
Cat really bullied him the whole game. Made him like a little softy. I was like, dang, like you ain't even gonna fight back, like.
And Embiid stronger and more aggressive than Towns. So
Yeah, it'll get ugly with Embiid.
if Embiid don't come out
And he gonna talk to you.
Yeah, if Embiid don't come out and play his game and talk his talk, I'm be like, yo.
See, the only thing with Philly, I don't think they got a wing for LeBron.
They don't.
That was Ben Simmons.
Yeah, it's over. From the wing perspective, like LeBron gonna be able to do. Embiid could affect that some when he get to the paint. Because LeBron wants to shoot jumpers. I'm gonna let him shoot jumpers.
Yeah, but all they gotta do is pull AD out the paint, which he's happy to do.
I'll let him because he ain't hitting good on jumpers this year.
No, that's true, but I think we'll be able to pull Embiid out the paint.
I think it'll be closer than you give y'all credit for. It depends on what Westbrook. If Westbrook,
bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched AD return the other night. Before that game, I couldn't tell you the last time I watched the Lakers game because
it's all bad.
Yo, it's so embarrassing sometimes. Like they don't give a damn on defense, bro. Like they really and it starts with Westbrook. Like nobody keeps anybody in front of them. They don't rotate. They don't care. They like it.
Anywho, let's get to that big win by the Cavs the other night over those Milwaukee Bucks. That was a statement win.
I'm impressed with Cleveland this year.
They're what Milwaukee used to be like. They got size and they defend well. So it's just like
they're on the come up.
I can't stand it. All right. But they defend well, and they start basically 3 7-footers.
Is what? How?
Cause don't they start McGee too? I know they start.
McGee.
They got JaVale? No, he's in Phoenix.
I was about to say.
Jared Allen. I don't know why I always called him.
They start Jared Allen,
Mobley. They got somebody else.
Garland. Is Sexton hurt?
Sexton been done. He got hurt like the first.
His knee, right?
Yeah. Anyway, they defend very well, and they're gonna cause mishaps problems with their defense because that starts their offense. Because then they get out on the break.
Yeah, but you know how it is with the young teams when they get to the playoffs.
I'm not saying they're a contender.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that was a big one.
They're gonna give somebody trouble,
scare.
though. Yeah, they're gonna give somebody a trouble. What are they? Third or fourth? I want to say they.
Well, last night they were 4th and 5th with. Last night win jumped them up to third.
Yeah, I was gonna say I seen that they third.
And they could easily get past Chicago because Chicago hurt.
But what's this? This might bode well for Brooklyn though, because they're gonna continue to drop with KD and Kyrie only playing away games. You know what? That's a good transition because you got the James Harden and Kyrie drama right now. What did you think of that? Like, I feel like that just killed their whole chemistry is shot for the year. You got KD out right now, James Harden, Kyrie, they're not seeing eye to eye, and then Kyrie comes in when he feels like
leave.
Oh, he's definitely out. He's definitely out.
But then KD is gonna look stupid because like he just signed that max.
I thought it was stupid when he left. Why would you leave Golden State, bro?
Oh, I'm talking about the contract. He just signed another max. That's why I'm just like, you're stupid.
I thought he was stupid. You got the Splash.
Well, you know
brothers.
why he left Golden State.
Well, he goofy because
he wasn't getting no credit. He got to prove something to himself.
Prove what?
People like you saying he can't carry a team. Everybody's saying it.
Am I wrong? Has he carried a team yet?
Why do you think he left? Now he's trying to prove it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that was like, why are you trying to prove something that?
Because y'all killed him for it.
And we killed LeBron for going to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like,
his was worse than LeBron.
It was worse than LeBron. But what I'm saying is, ignore us and keep winning championships.
Put her fingers. You can't do it.
Like, I don't you know how you shut everybody up? Keep winning championships. And
if y'all hang up this time, it's gonna be a problem. Hey, family affair.
Samson.
Oh man. who we got the pleasure of speaking with?
Oh man, you already know. It's your boy B. What's going on? It's Brandon Naquan. How are you?
What's going on, B?
Nothing, man. Before I even get started, can I say something? I'm actually like, I'm really happy for y'all, man. I'm really glad that y'all put something out like this. I think that this is great, and I really hope that y'all keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? I make sure if I don't tune in every week, when I get to school in the morning, I play it up on the projection so I catch up from what I missed the night before.
Appreciate it.
Yo, I appreciate that, B.
Yeah, absolutely. But that brings me to you, Naquan. I want to talk about your Lakers.
Oh. Hey,
but you know what though? I'm about to help you though, because it's not all Russell Westbrook's fault.
Oh, definitely not. It's not. I agree. It's definitely not all Westbrook's fault, but it's just like I'm watching these games, bro, and
some of the stuff he does.
Yo, and we're getting momentum, we're building a lead, and he just do dumb like bro. You know what it is? Darnell used to coach me in YOP, right? The biddy leagues.
Okay.
And I can distinctly remember him yelling at me, "Don't leave your feet when you're trying to pass the ball. Don't turn the ball over." You know what I'm saying? And this dude is in the NBA, starting point guard for the Lakers, and he's doing stuff like I just lose my mind watching him play sometimes.
To be quite honest, I think you can start before he even got to LA. You can blame Scott Brooks back in Oklahoma City.
Oh yeah.
I think you can blame Scott Brooks again in Washington. I think that you can, you know what I'm saying, there's a long line of people before he even got to LA. But LeBron, I think, is 50% of the blame, but I also think Rob Pelinka.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you 100% because they put the team together. But you know what it is? I had because I understood why they chose Buddy Hield. I mean, why they chose Westbrook over Buddy Hield, because a lot of shooters, they can shoot until they get to LA. For example, we traded for we signed Wade Ellington. He's supposed to be our sharpshooter this year. He's getting DMPs on a regular,
because he can't guard us. So
Wade Ellington's problem is he was never known as a defender.
Well, and what I'm saying is we have a lot of people that come to LA and don't tend to live up to the hype. And
That's fair.
And I feel like if we traded for Buddy Hield, we'd be in the same position we were last year, where whenever LeBron left the floor, we can't score. I don't see what the difference would be. He'd be another shooter, but unless LeBron's getting him the ball, he's not doing anything. And LeBron has missed time this year. AD has missed time this year. I was expecting Russell Westbrook to do things he did in OKC and Houston and even in Washington. He carried, they got on his back and he got.
And that's why I think they signed him.
And
AD's gonna be out.
Right, and in part, I put a lot of this on AD because even before he got hurt, he wasn't making the impact everybody thought he was going to have after the championship bubble.
And this has been AD now going on 2 years.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, I agree 100%. Like,
that's my first order of business. I'm waiting for the day you get on the topic of the GOAT, because you're going to have a 2-hour day, because I'm going to make sure I call and I rattle off all my information for you. I would go in on Darnell right now.
What I do?
The Pacers is a running joke.
Oh, y'all about to be a running joke with them injuries y'all got, them Bulls.
That's fine, though. We're going to make it.
Isn't it so, isn't it so ironic how Darnell's team never won a championship?
How many they got without Jordan? How many they got without Jordan?
Never does anything. Has literally been mediocre.
Hey, Brandon, how many
since they existed?
Oh, since y'all want to tag team, Brandon, when the last time your team been to a conference final without Derrick Rose or Jordan? Don't worry, I'll wait.
You see.
We done been there multiple times. We lost, but it's conference finals. Y'all ain't even got the one.
Let me tell you the difference between winners and losers. You talk about conference finals. We talk about chips. So, you know what I'm saying?
Off, y'all just on the drought. Y'all was picking in the top 10 of the draft for 6 years straight. Don't do that.
And you know
when
what?
When LeBron leaving, y'all have a 20-year drought. I don't want to hear nothing.
You ain't gonna hear nothing, but
I don't want to hear nothing. And you're gonna go back to the days of Nick Young. Matter of fact, you stop watching Laker games altogether. Don't do that. I like Lakers fans before they won this because they were so much more humble. Like, all right, this can happen to us. Now y'all get LeBron. Now y'all want to poke y'all chest out.
Because it's fans like you.
No, it's fans like you that talk crazy, and then y'all be in the top 10 of the lottery.
Who talk and y'all ain't never did nothing.
You know what? I feel attacked. I'm about to stop talking to y'all. I'm about to walk off set.
You talking about how
if LeBron had signed in Indiana, Darnell would be real quiet right now.
Yeah, exactly. But you bring up how
mad because he didn't sign with the Bulls, so stop it.
But you bring up our droughts and
That's
stuff.
fine.
But y'all, through the droughts, through the championship runs, where can we expect Indiana? Middle of the pack.
We never in the lottery.
All right. Where does that get you?
You guys are in NBA hell.
Bro, y'all just got good. Like, what is you talking about? And y'all can't keep a star. And y'all in a big market. Don't talk to me.
You want to talk about keeping a star.
NBA, you either want to be...
We kept them longer than they keep theirs.
Hey, they won chips.
You want to be really...
without Jordan. Exactly. And been to one conference final since.
What have y'all done ever?
Jordan retired in 98. Let that sink in. They're the Cowboys of the league. Cowboys of the league.
When have y'all won anything?
Ever. Shut up.
Hey, this man.
I told Darnell before, right? I said the best thing that ever happened to the Pacers was that documentary they put out on Netflix.
We would have won a chip.
Great documentary, by the way.
We would have won a chip.
I love that documentary.
And we would have won a chip that year. But Artest had to go in the stands.
But you didn't. That's okay. Yo, man, like I said, I just wanted to call in, man. And you know what I'm saying?
Worry about your Chargers.
I really appreciate what y'all doing.
Yo, I appreciate it, B.
Why you got to do that? Because I was about to
y'all want to attack me. Worry about your Chargers and y'all choke jobs y'all do the last 2 years.
Hey, It's a learning process.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
All right, man. Well, it's 7:00. We got to get out of here. B, thank you for calling in. We appreciate the love. It's Family Affair every
man. I'll
Thursday.
check y'all later.
Jill, we back next week, same time.